Folks, here we are, another Monday night. A little bit of this, the Von drama, the Perry Mason of the internet, Vonhelton. What do they say about a man who defends himself in court? Well, this isn't a defense. This is, but it may turn into a defense, folks. I mean, I'm still trying to figure out exactly what's going on, but I was told that Von himself should be receiving some paperwork very soon. I'm still trying to figure out what exactly is going on. But anyways, that's besides the point. What we got here was we got a little live stream with Jdubbz and the Vonster ranting and raving about court. A lot of the same old stuff, but he is convinced that the 7th he is going to court. Now, to be clear, even by Vonhelton's words, I did watch a little bit of this. By the way, if you wanted to watch the abridged version, Nats and the Pizza does have a 27-minute version of this up on his channel as well. But Vonhelton, even by his own admission, this isn't a court date as far as he's taking the Frost to court, but he is convinced that he is to go this week, and I believe the Thursday, and see if this is a go. Now, I don't know. I take it with a grain of salt. This is Vonhelton. I don't know if he was told to go or he's just going to sit in court all day and wait for his name to be called. I don't know. But that's what's going on, and he's convinced it's happening. So I guess until we hear otherwise, I do hope he goes to court and has a judge look at this. I really hope, because the Thursday night stream, oh my goodness, folks, it'll be glorious. But well, thank you very much for this for the subscribe, folks. What we got here is we got some rantings, and we got Jdubbz gassing up Von pretty hard here. So this particular stream is about Biden and Hunter Biden and all this bullshit. So we can skim through some of that, but they do get into it fairly early. So I'm going to let it play here. I'm going to let Von and Jdubbz take over. And let's just let it all play out. Thanks for being here. Thumbs it up. All that good stuff, folks.
Testimony.
Let's go.
Ain't that something, huh? Ain't that something?
Yeah.
You gotta give 10% to the big guy. He's got to get his
10% to the big guy. That's right.
So they're doing a committee. They're having hearings about what's going on with the Biden crime family. I mean, are the Republicans actually going to do something about it? I'm gonna say it's going to be a big old fat goose egg. It's going to be big old nothing burger is what's going to happen. They probably end up saying, yeah, Biden's crooked. Biden's a piece of garbage. Hunter's a piece of garbage.
But nothing ever gets done.
But they're not going to be
talk, but they don't do
shit. Handcuffed. They're not going to be handcuffed. They're not going to be put in prison. No. They're not. Nothing's going to happen to them. They might have a kabuki theater, some sort of kabuki theater where they pretend like Hunter and Biden is going to be official, arrested or something. It's just a theater. It's just show. Nothing will actually ever happen. Even though we have testimony, we have witnesses, we have evidence, we have photos, we have recordings, we have everything you could possibly imagine under the sun that proves that Hunter Biden is the biggest.
Sori Wilson has just donated $2. A week ago, Von was sure as shit convinced he was just going to waddle into court and demand his $32 million, his property, and his kids back. Now he sounds a little bit nervous.
When reality sets in, folks, but never underestimate the ignorance and utter stupidity of Vonhelton. I'm holding out for a meltdown. I'm sure something will come out of it. I'm hopeful, folks. Don't do that to me. Don't take away my hope, Wilson. That's all I got.
Fucking criminal in politics. There is. Nothing will be done about it. Nothing will be done about it. The Republican Party, they are useless sacks of shit. All of them. Von took off on me. Let's see. Do we have something to play while we're waiting for Von to get back? I did grab a couple of extra clips. I got some new stuff to show, but I'll play that later. Von, how's your day going? What's going on? What's new?
My day is going.
I want to say before we start, we're going to have a mega show Thursday.
Yes.
Vaughn has a court hearing, a procedure. Yes. We're going to Thursday at 4:00.
Here we go.
Come home. We're going to have a big old.
See, you all don't give Jdubbz enough credit. He knows what the score. He knows what's going on. He knows that his only real viewership are the Vonhelton quote-unquote haters, right? So he's going to put it out there on full display for everybody. He knows what's going down. He knows what's going down. Folks, we got some TV dinners by the Vons. Is that double corn? It's good. I mean, isn't the TV dinner usually give you one vegetable, some variety there? Or maybe, no, it's macaroni. Oh, goodness. It's macaroni and corn and something with something on top. I don't even want to guess. Oh, doesn't he microwave the fish sticks or something? Is that what that is? That's not popular up here. I mean, we have the TV dinner type stuff. We got the, we got the Hungry Man's and all that kind of stuff. I don't see microwavable fish sticks very much. I just don't think that flies up here as much. But anyways.
Power.
Is that an American thing?
I don't know. And cheese and fish?
Chicken.
Oh, what is that? Mayo?
All right, he's got the chicken, folks.
And corn.
Oh, so, nice. Yeah. What do you got on top, though? Mayo?
Mayo, yeah.
No ketchup?
Oh, no. Well, not this time, no.
Okay, you like mayo and you just like mayo and chicken together. That's cool.
I change it up. You're
changing it up. Oh, I get you. So just for those who are watching, we're gonna have a mega show Thursday. So we're gonna have a show today, Monday, and then what's today? Sunday. We'll have a show this coming Thursday. We'll take a break. We'll have a nice build up, and then we'll come back Thursday for a nice super show. I'll have a nice big show, and we'll discuss the findings and what happened and all that. And obviously it's gonna be victory. I know the trolls are probably gonna say, but I can hear it now. The trolls are gonna say, Von's gonna lose. And then what's gonna happen? Von's gonna walk away with big old money bags. So
well, I have to.
Trolls can keep on saying Von's gonna lose. Do it because that's good. That's good karma for Von.
Well, the thing of it is, I cannot lose. This is
your case is ear shut. Yeah, be airtight.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's an airtight case. So. There's no way you can lose. Lose how? I want to hear these cockamamie, these cockamamie harebrained ways Von's going to lose. Come on, trolls, let's hear it. Come on in, Blue. I want to hear all the ways Von's going to lose, and then we're going to prove you wrong.
Did James Arnold Frost walk into district court with not one but two fake documents? Yes, he did.
Absolutely, that is on record. That is on the court record.
He walked in with a fake eviction notice, and he walked in with a fake will, claiming that he was the executor. Okay, where I come from, we call those felonies. I don't know what the fuck you call them, but we call them felonies where I come from. So, yeah, I have an airtight case. There's no way I can lose. The only way I can lose is if that judge is literally bought and paid for. That's the only way I can lose. And I got a funny feeling, as powerful as this judge is, he is not bought and paid for. Sorry. I got a funny feeling.
They can try. I mean, they can do they can come up with all their harebrained schemes, but at the end of the day, it's not going to be anything. What does the Bible say? What does it say? The fool folds their arms and defeat and all that they work comes to they're nullified. All they plot and they scheme and everything, and then all their plots and schemes become nullified. So that's what it comes down to. At the end of the day, they plot and they scheme, and they conspire, and then it becomes nullified. It becomes nullified, and they're going to lose. They can tamper, they can manipulate, they can do all types of cockamamie bullshit. But at the end of the day, it's airtight. It's airtight. That's it. I mean, just prepare yourself. For those who are watching, all the trolls who are watching, prepare yourself. I saw a lot of you lose your mind when Von won the trailer. I saw a lot of you go mental. Okay, I mean, Secular almost fucking slit his wrist when he was just, you know what I mean? I mean, he was just out of it. I mean, Todd was fucking screaming on top of his brains, couldn't believe it. He was fucking typing in the comments section, oh, you, blah, 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 blah. So, just brace yourself. You're going to get hurt. You're going to get hurt. What's the old saying?
I believe wasn't I the one saying this is a good thing because we get to watch the downward spiral of Vonhelton? I think I was actually pro-trailer the whole fucking time.
I need G-Man. Someone get a hold of G-Man now.
Sorry Wilson has just donated $2. Spoiler alert, I bought the judge a McRib and a chocolate shake. You're not winning, Vaughn.
It's over now, folks. I think Vonhelton's case is about as airtight as fucking Jdubbz' asshole. I think, and that's like a screen door, folks, in case. Anyways, we don't need to get into that.
Vaughn, you play with fire, you're gonna get burned. So, how's the chicken? How was it? Good.
Yep.
Now I'm kind of hungry. You know what? I'm gonna go look in the kitchen and see what I got.
Well, it is 5 o'clock. I mean, it is 5 o'clock. It's
Bam. I'm a hot dog. Bam. I'm a hot dog. Bam. I'm a hot dog. Look at me. Look at me. Bam. I'm a hot dog. Bam. I'm a hot dog. Bam. I'm a hot dog. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I'm a hot dog. Everybody party. I'm a hot dog. Fun on a bun. Bam. Fun. Bam. Bam. Fun. Bam. Bam. Fun. I'm a hot dog. Everybody party. Look at me. 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 I'm a hot dog.
supper time, so. But yeah, now tomorrow, well, not tomorrow, but Thursday. I don't expect much to happen Thursday. Thursday is going to be me walking in saying, hey, I'm representing the Vonhelton versus the Frost case. And the judge is going to look over the paperwork, and then he'll set a date for the actual court case, and then that'll be it. I don't expect anything to happen Thursday, except setting up the actual court date. I think this is just going to be a preliminary. If I understood the secretary correctly, all this is like a town hall thing, where everybody that's got a grievance, they go in and say, well, here's my court case, and all you do is listen all morning to people that have court cases ready to go, and then the judge hears them and then picks dates for all of them. That's all I think Thursday is going to be. However, if it looks like I can get a summary judgment Thursday, I will. I'm not sure, but I'm going to try, because it is documented in not one but two courts of law that he went in there and committed perjury and committed larceny and committed forgeries. Family court, he went in and committed perjury, and he paid other people to go in and commit perjury.
So basically,
morning perjury, I think is.
Just put it all in perspective. I know I've mentioned this already in previous streams, but it bears repeating, folks. So basically, Vonhelton wants the ability to go into a court and drag people, actually not even drag them in, just simply walk into the court in relation to court cases that he's already lost. Because I don't really count the will thing as a win per se, but but he did include his kids and stuff. So he basically wants to have the ability to walk in and overturn everything that was ever done wrong to him in relation to these court cases. He wants to demand the right to a speedy, he calls it a trial. I don't think it would actually be a trial, but anyways, whatever. But he also at the same time wants to deny the very people that he's accusing the exact same opportunity. He doesn't even want the Frost to be brought to court. He just wants the judge to make a decision right there on the spot. This is how Vonhelton's mind works, folks. The shit abyss.
What they call that. But it's just, you know, I mean, he is now perjury isn't a felony. However, paying people to lie in court might be. I have to look that one up. But, you know, you can't do that, folks. Okay. You can't do that. Afternoon, Sim man. What's up? But yeah, you can't do that, man. Oh, by the way, John got Baja Blast.
Oh, Baja Blast. Oh, yeah.
Yep, got Baja
Which
Blast.
one? Baja Blast, which flavor?
Just Baja Blast. It's just
Well,
regular.
Baja Blast
just,
is a couple of different flavors. There's a series. There's like
well,
three
yeah,
different
but
Baja
this is
Blast.
just regular Baja Blast. That's all it is. It's
Okay.
regular Baja
Blue
Blast.
can, I see. Okay, Baja Blast, blue can.
Yeah, there's no flavor. It's not a specialty Baja Blast. It's just Baja Blast. It's not a specialty flavor.
Is that the first time? Is that the first time you had Baja Blast?
No. I've had Baja Blast a lot of times.
Because
So
I
good.
have problems finding the ones that you get, and then you get the ones there's certain Mountain Dews that you get that I can't, and then there's ones that I get that you can't, and that really fucks and bothers me a little bit because it's like, well, come on, I mean, share the wealth as the Democrats say. I want to share
Right.
the Mountain Dew.
Mm-hmm. Well, what I'm mad at, we ain't got no damn pitch black. That's what I'm wanting. I'm wanting pitch black. I want pitch black. I ain't had no pitch black in forever. Didn't get any last Halloween. Didn't get any of the Halloween before that. Hopefully this Halloween we can get some. Mm.
Let's see.
I got an email.
Oh,
Right,
yeah,
that's
Jen?
good eating there, folks. This is a man who's used to pheasant under glass has nothing on microwave chicken and mayo, folks. Just saying.
Yeah, let me find it.
By a troll or something good?
By a troll. Let me find it.
Oh.
Let me find it.
I need G-Man. Someone get a hold of G-Man now.
I'm sorry Wilson has just donated $2. I'd pay good money to see Von get Baja Blasted by Shani.
Oh God, I wouldn't. I wouldn't pay anything for it. That's disgusting. You're a sick man, Wilson. You're a sick man. Thank you for being here.
Bon, your gods will do nothing while you fail big time and get laughed out of court. You forgot that the trolls have been miles ahead of you every day for 20 years. And I'm like, yeah, that's why I won most of my court cases in family court and district court, right?
That's right. The trolls have been miles ahead of you. They've been miles ahead of you wrong. They've been wrong the whole time. How many like I was just saying, they had so many cockamamie theories about why Von's gonna lose and how he's gonna go to prison. Remember Von was supposed to be in prison? Remember that one? Oh,
yeah.
Von's going to go into court and he's going to get arrested. And what happened? Von didn't go to court and get arrested. Von went to court and got the keys to the trailer, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Von went to court and got the fucking trailer, man. So I don't know the entire estate. So I don't know who these trolls are listening to. I know that you know Secular has a big pull and Todd and all these people. But I don't know why you're listening to these losers for, guys. Von has shown that he's got the gods on his side.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Well, now that you know the trolls are right to an extent because you know the gods have helped me, and if the gods hadn't helped me, I probably would have lost my case because I wouldn't have known to ask the judge for a copy of the will that doesn't have James Arnold Frost's name on it. And the gods actually put those words in my mouth to ask the judge. And the judge is like, yeah, as a matter of fact, you have every legal right to see any document that we're in possession of. And whoa, lo and behold, there was a will that without James Arnold Frost's name on it. Imagine that. And it just happened to be the real will.
Right.
It just happened to be the real will instead of a fake. So, but
I don't understand how the government doesn't take it in their own hands. I mean, if I walked into court with fake documents, they would be knocking on my door the next day saying, "Okay, John, you're gonna come with us now for fraudulent documents." I mean, I don't understand what's going on in Clay County or what's going into the state of Kentucky.
I don't understand.
Because if you're fucking going into court and giving fake documents, the judge doesn't the judge notify someone? Hey,
supposed
cops,
to.
Hey, police, they're fucking using. Hey, FBI. Hey, whatever. Hey, who?
Well,
whatever.
Here's the thing, John. Here's the thing. That eviction notice that he had, Mom looked right at it. Mom was there. Mom looked right at the eviction notice. She said, "I never authorized that, and that's not my signature." So I looked at it, and it wasn't her signature. That was not my mom's signature. My mom has a very unique signature, and that was not it. That was not my mother's signature. So that right there, the bailiff at that point, when Mom said, "That's not my document, that's not my signature," the bailiff should have came over and immediately arrested James Arnold Frost for fraud.
Yeah.
And maybe even for larceny, but definitely for fraud. And why they didn't, I have no idea. I have no clue. But he should have been arrested immediately. As soon as my mother uttered those words.
I know if I did that shit, I would be arrested immediately. I know
Hell yes.
Behind bars.
Oh yeah.
Scum. I mean, something's wrong. Something's wrong. You don't need spidey senses to know that something fucking was wrong.
When they okay, look. It's very possible that Judge Lewis and Judge Harris were going to go along. But when they tried to kill me, really kill me, that was the straw that broke the back right there.
You think they grew conscious is what you're saying?
I think when they tried that, when they tried to pull that, that's when those judges are like, "No, we're not killing a man. Okay, we're not going to kill a man. Sorry." And that's when everything changed, I think. Because, I mean, they were going to throw me out in 15 below zero weather. Well, how long am I going to last?
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
Well, how long do you last in 15 below zero? About 5 minutes.
Couple of minutes,
yeah.
and you look like Jack Nicholson at the end of Shining. Let's put it that way.
I would be Clay County's first human popsicle, yeah. And when I think that's what broke everything is when they're like, "Yeah, man, we want to kill this guy. We're going to cut off his food, cut off his electricity, throw him out in 15 below zero weather." And the judges are like, "No, we're not killing a man. We're not going to go that far." And especially a model citizen with no criminal record. Holy shit! Yeah, they're not stupid. I mean, judges sometimes can be manipulated. That's the truth. Sometimes a judge can be manipulated.
Judges can be manipulated. Look at what Trump has to deal with.
Right.
All his court cases, these judges are out of their mind lunatics.
Yeah.
Leftist lunatics. You have the judge, the real estate judge, the fake judge.
The fake judge, yeah.
O'Keefe, the journalist O'Keefe, he goes into the gym. He exercises in Great Neck, my old neighborhood where I used to live in Great Neck, Long Island. He goes to his gym and he's harassing little girls at the gym.
Right.
He's a fucking pedophile. And they get away with it. And these people are leftists and they get away with it. You seen this?
Yeah.
There's videos of him.
Oh, yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, harassing girls at the goddamn gym.
They don't care.
And then the gym calls up O'Keefe and goes, "Oh, we don't want you here anymore." So it's okay for the judge to be there harassing people, but he can't film it? That's ridiculous.
That is ridiculous.
But they get away with it. You know?
Mm-hmm. Well, I know, but like I said, I think that's what broke it was when they wanted to actually kill me.
Yeah, maybe they don't want blood on their hands. I mean,
Yeah, they don't want.
Yeah, it wasn't that long, and I mean Vonhelton. I mean, even when he's had power, he refused to turn on the heat because he was too lazy. Remember, he made Andrea and the kids all wear winter jackets inside the fucking fuck off, Vaughn.
Well, yeah, duh. They don't want blood on your hands.
If you get blood on your hands, that's something you can't get.
When you got a model citizen, when you got a model citizen with no criminal record turning up dead,
most people will go along with bad things, but once they hear about people dying and stuff, they get cold feet on that.
Exactly, and not only that, that would send off alarm bells all over Kentucky. Model citizen dead under mysterious circumstances. Yeah, that no judge would ever sign off on that shit. No way. I refuse to believe it. Yeah, some judges can be manipulated, some can be bought, some can be, coerced or whatever. But when it comes to harming somebody, especially somebody innocent, I just don't see any judge, no matter how corrupt they are, going that far, because that is way over the line. And I just don't see it happening. And that's what it was. They went way over the line, and the judges snapped out of it. And it's like, wait, no, we're not doing that shit. And that was the end of that. Let's see if I can. Oh yeah, there's more to this. The court case is going to get dismissed. I can assure you of that. I hope you get EBT, or else you're going to be as skinny as a rail until you check yourself into a psych ward. You may actually get Social Security when you tell them you speak to your gods and cast magic spells. Hey, dumbass, I don't know if you're aware of this, but everybody down here talks to God. And I mean everybody, because everybody down here is a Christian, primarily Southern Baptist, but there's also a few evangelicals.
Which is exactly the point, because you're not talking to their God. The majority actually has a book that says people like you, are you're a heathen. You are an unbelieving heathen that worships false gods. That's how they look at you. Also, I'd like to point out that even as crazy as some of the craziest Christian claims can get, but aren't necessary, Vonhelton believes that he goes to bed in dreams and breaks up hurricanes and storms. That's his glorious purpose, and how his gods work through him. Folks, there is a very distinct difference here. And though there may be some charismatic Christians in Kentucky that believe in laying of hands and talking in tongues, that's still not, I think, a good case, Vaughn, for you going into a courtroom and casting spells, which apparently he did at least once. So that's the rumor anyways. It's not a good look. A bunch of Christians seeing you walking with a pentagram hanging from your neck, talking blasphemy, and using black magic as they would see it, is not a good look. I'm just saying.
But everybody down here talks to their deity. Everyone. Okay, that's normal down here. I know in the big city, atheism is the norm. Well, down here in the South, religion is the norm. Speaking with your deity of choice is the norm. That's not an exception. And so, no, I'm sorry to disappoint you. The judge is not going to think I'm crazy because I believe in a deity, or deities in my case, and that I speak with them. He's not. He's just not, because that's what every Christian does. That's what everybody down here does. And there's actually quite a few pagans down here. I bumped into a few of them. And but yeah, nobody's going to throw me in jail for that. Nobody's going to put me in a psych ward for that, because they'd have to put everybody in Clay County in a psych ward if they did that, because everybody down here talks to God in one way or another, either through prayer or supplication or what have you. But everybody down here talks to their deity. Yes, they do. So no, the judge is not going to think that's crazy. Sorry, troll. That's not going to happen. Either way, the trolls have finally knocked you out for good. No, they have not. No, they have not. And like I said, all Thursday is just, hey, judge, I have a court case pending, and we'll set up a date for the actual court case. And I don't know if how elaborate this is going to be. I don't know if it's going to be a jury trial or if it's just going to be me and the judge and Frost, or how it's going to be. I don't know what in the world to expect. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. And but I mean, like I said, it's an open and shut case. He walked into district court with 2 fraudulent documents. He walked into family court and committed perjury. Then he paid other people to walk into family court and commit perjury. He paid people to call CPS and lie and say that my kids were covered in urine and feces, which a street beggar wouldn't even do to their kids, let alone me. Nobody is going to send their kids to school like that, okay? Nobody. So, it's just craziness. And the fact that, he has manipulated 2 courts of law to get his agenda done is not going to bode well for him in court. Sorry. It's not going to bode well for him in court. And even let's say Jdubbz has scrubbed every fucking court document there is. Well, the nice part about it is that I have backups. So I hope Jdubbz has erased all the documents, because then I come back to the house and I pull out all these manila envelopes and say, oh, wow, look what I found here, Judge. And then Jdubbz goes to prison and Frost goes to prison right then. Right then and there. They go to prison right then and there. No ifs, ands, or buts on that one. Now, this is not a civil court like family court and district court. This is circuit court, which handles large sums of money, murders, rapes, that sort of thing. It is a big time court. It's still a county court, I think, but it handles much, much bigger cases. So, with that said, I don't know if it's going to be. I don't think a jury is necessary. I don't think it's necessary. I mean, like I said, it's open and shut. He walked into district court with 2 fraudulent documents. He walked into family court, committed perjury. Open and shut. And he lied about being the executor. I was the executor the whole damn time. Let's see, I forget now what we found out the date was. I think we said the date on the actual document was now his fake document was like 2015 or some shit like that. But the actual will was like 2017, I think, something like that. Anyway, but his fake, obviously when you're writing a fake document, you want to put it before the real one, and in that way it looks authentic. But it wasn't a real document. It was a forgery. And, that's a felony. That is a felony as far as I know. And until somebody tells me different, I'm going to keep believing it's a felony. But, we'll see how things go. But yeah, the court case is not going to get dismissed. It's an open and shut case. It can't be dismissed. The only way the court case could get dismissed is if the judge, doesn't know what's going on or something, which I doubt. I'm sure the judge will be very well briefed on what in the world's going on. And, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I mean, it's a documented fact that he walked into court with 2 fake documents in his hands. And, that's an automatic felony. And then he stole everything from my mother, stole all the money out of her bank account, stole all the money out of this closet right here, this very closet, stole her jewelry out of that jewelry box back there, stole the guns out of the gun box back there. And my mom calls him up on the phone with witnesses and says, hey, Jim, are you going to give me back my money, my guns, my lawn equipment, my jewelry? Then James Arnold Frost is like, nope.
I need G-Man, someone get a hold of
everybody
G-Man
in the house heard
now.
him say it because he was on speaker.
The black guy on the Greyhound has just donated $2. His case is as airtight as Andrea was when she met me and my 2 buddies.
Thank you very much for your contribution.
Your phone. And all I got to do is start ferrying people in here that heard him say it. That's all I got to do. So if they want to push this issue, fine. I'll just start ferrying in witnesses. Just like when he told mom to sell the family businesses out from underneath me. I've got the entire staff of Center Haven and the entire staff of Helton's nursing home. And I just start ferrying people in here to sit on the stand and say, yep. She said that James Arnold Frost was the one that told her to sell the businesses. Yet to the surprise of everyone, by the way, everybody was in shock, because here mom and dad had literally spent years training me to take over the family businesses. And then all of a sudden she sells them out of nowhere. No, she was mind controlled. She was manipulated by James Arnold Frost. Now, you can call it mind control. You can call it black magic. I don't give a fuck what you call it. But there was no question that she did, because I confronted her in front of the entire damn staff. I said, Mom, who told you to sell the family businesses? James Arnold Frost. Hey, Mom, who told you to sell my daddy's stuff when he died? James Arnold Frost. Hey, Mom, who told you to renege on the student loans? James Arnold Frost. I could James Arnold Frost all fucking day long in that courtroom. Make the judge kind of bored, but I could do that. I could do it all day. For my entire life, I thought my mom hated me. Turns out, no, he was just manipulating her the whole fucking time. She didn't really hate me. It's sad that I didn't find that out, though, until almost the day she died, sadly. And that still burns. But, like I said, I believe there's a special place in outer darkness for people that do shit like this. Manipulate families and children and adults. But, the gods wouldn't let me intervene. I actually tried to intervene, and the gods are like, no, we're handling it, because they know me. They know me. You think I'd have let this drug on as long as it would have? No way in hell. But the gods wanted it to drag out because they wanted to make it so absolutely airtight that these are criminals and that they're performing criminal acts, that when we go into a court of law, it's ironclad, that there's no way that you can say anything else. You can't sit there. Oh, well, he forged a document, but he did it for legal reasons. No, it don't work that way. It doesn't work that way. There is no justification for forging a legal document. No, there is not. Likewise, when he took all the money out of her bank account, there is no legal recourse for stealing from someone. I don't give a damn what your excuse is. Theft is theft, period. He had no authority, no right to take the money out of her bank account. No, he did not. I don't give a damn what his reasoning is. Likewise, when they took the money out of this closet, they had no legal right to remove the money from this closet. No, they did not. That is theft, period. Actually, it's grand theft, because we're talking about millions and millions of dollars here. So yeah, it's theft. There is no justification for breaking the law. No, there is not. I could, let's say there's somebody, they got a knife to a woman's throat and they're about to kill her. All right, they got a knife to a woman's throat. They're about to kill her. All right, I whip out my sniper rifle and I put one right between his fucking eyes. You know what the court would do? The court would throw me in jail for murder. You know why? Because there's no justification for killing someone unless there's extenuating circumstances. I was not a party to the situation. I had nothing to do with it. And a lot of lawyers and even some judges will say, okay, sorry, you killed a man. You're going to jail. That's the facts. That's the truth. So when James Arnold Frost cleaned out her bank account, he committed grand theft. $4.3 million minimum. That's just the cash. That's not counting all the treasury bills, certificates of deposit, World War II bonds, insurance policies, etc. Now, the Frost did give me some old insurance policies that were expired. Well, whoop-de shit. Where's the current ones? Where are they at? Oh, I don't have them. Where's the title deed to my truck? Don't have that. They got it. They still have it. I had to file lost title just to put tags on my truck. Okay. What they are doing is patently illegal. There is nothing legal about stealing shit from an elderly woman. No, there is not. Particularly manipulating her into taking her property away from her and giving it to themselves, like they did to me. I lived on that sister property. That was my home. They come down here. James goes over there, whispers in her ear or whatever the hell it is he does, manipulated her, coerced her, used black magic, whatever the fuck he done, and got her to literally kick me out of my own home and give it to him. Well, you know what? That's not a legal transaction of a piece of real estate. No, it is not. I don't give a damn if he filled out 100 pieces of paper at the courthouse. I don't care how much paperwork he's done at the courthouse. It's null and void because he manipulated someone. Okay? That is not a legal transaction. Real estate transaction. It's not a legal real estate transaction. You are not allowed to manipulate someone like that. And you're sure as fuck not allowed to kick me off my own damn property. Holy fuck. You know. So yeah, that is not legal. There's no way you can say it's legal. And so, you know, he's in a lot of hot water. And no matter how this pans out, I'm getting that sister property back. He'll have to give it back anyway because all the money he spent. He spent a shit ton of my money. Spent a shit ton of it. So he's going to have to give the sister property back anyway.
You know what happens to people that steal money and then they spend all the money that they steal? They end up going to prison.
Well, here's the thing.
They end up going to prison and they make little rocks from big rocks. That's what they do.
Well, here's the thing. You know, they're saying, oh, well, the Frost spent all the money. Well, okay, if they spent all the money, then they're going to have to work it out with Clay County, and then Clay County is going to have to give me my money. That's how that shit works. You know, I'm entitled to get my money, man. That's mine. It don't belong to the Frost. It belongs to me. It should have never been taken by the Frost. And here's where the Frost messed up. Where the Frost messed up was by not putting all that stuff in the estate account. They put it in an out-of-state bank account, or in Larry's terms, a federal bank. Well, I thought all banks were federally insured, but whatever. He said it's a federal bank. I said, what? I never heard of such a thing as a federal bank. You know, all banks are federally insured, folks. But anyway, it's an out-of-state bank, I'm sure, because those World War II bonds especially are going to be hot tamales, man. People's going to ask a lot of questions about those World War II war bonds. It's like, where did you get these from again? You know, oh, I got them from my Aunt Alice. Well, that's not going to help you. That's not good enough, particularly when she has a living son. Yeah, that's not gonna bode well. That's not gonna bode well. So it's going to be interesting. We're going to see. But now Thursday, don't expect much on Thursday. Thursday is going to be...
Oh, I'm expecting you're going to get laughed at and told it's not going to proceed. I think that's exactly what's going to happen. But, folks, I just want to point out another irony in this whole thing. So, allegedly, Vonhelton was court-ordered to pay James Arnold's wife $1,500 for expenses out of her pocket while they were executors. Vonhelton has refused to pay that, but thinks magically in his case, as pointed out in the chat, either Clay County's just going to write him a check on the spot and cover it or something. I don't know how he thinks he's actually going to collect any of this. Right? Like this. It's just, it's you know, it's not like, you know, officers of the court are going to go to the Frost house and check all their couches for every last penny and nickel that they can squeeze out of this for you.
G-Man, someone get a hold of G-Man now!
Sorry Wilson has just donated $2. Hey Von, we know you're watching. Can you provide any documentation that you owned that property? Or was your mother just letting her idiot, loser, screw up if the sun crashed there?
It's a very good point. Very good point, Wilson. Thank you. Very insightful. Folks, anyways, I'm done babbling.
Hey, I've got a pending court case. Oh, okay. Well, we'll set the court date at such and such, you know, and that's going to be it. That's going to be it.
We'll see.
Hopefully, they're not going to set it up months in advance. I hope it's going to be like this month or maybe next month at the most. That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah, good luck.
And what kind of sandwich you got there, buddy?
I would love to see this on like Judge Judy or the People's Court or something. This is what it should like. Da da da. You know, you hear the music, right? Da da da. Vonhelton, toothless vampire from the hills of Kentucky, is suing the Frost. You know, I want to see that. $32 million and his wife's sanity.
Double cheese. I got yellow American and then Swiss on top.
Well, you had regular bread. That's why I was wondering. So I didn't have a bun. So I was...
It's rye bread.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you're
Yes, I did hear that she's in Kentucky, actually.
Basically having a Reuben then.
Just threw something quick together. The wife said she's making dinner, and she's got all this stuff going. I said, "How long is it gonna be?" She said, "Like an hour." So I said, "Hey, I need something quick right now," so I just threw a burger in.
Oh, okay. Very good. Very good. But yeah. So don't expect much out of Thursday. Thursday is just going to be, "Hey, Judge, I have a pending court case," and it'll be like, "Oh, okay. Well, we'll set it up on such and such a date." That's probably the way it's going to go down. That would be my guess. That's how it's going to go down.
So this judge that you're getting, you already know the judge that you're getting for this court case?
Yeah, it's Judge House. Judge House.
Now, have you dealt with him in the past?
No.
Okay.
Well, not that I remember. I may have. Actually, never mind. I may have. I don't know. I've done. See, years ago, I was the head juror in the old courthouse.
Oh, okay. Were you? Okay.
In the old courthouse, I was head juror for a long time, and because I was the only one with court experience, and so they kept picking me over and over and over again. Of course, now with my bum feet and legs, ain't much I can do about that. But where we're at now with this new courthouse, we got a new courthouse. We got a whole slew of new judges. So I may not have served under this judge, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. If I recognize him, I recognize him. If I don't, I don't. But we'll see. But like I said, this Thursday, though, I don't expect it to be. I don't expect it to be much. As far as I know, it's just going to be to set up a court date. That's it. Hopefully one this month, not next month, but this month, and get it done and get it handled. But I'm gonna try and ask for summary judgment if I see my way clear. If I see my way clear, I may try to ask for summary judgment.
Now, summary judgment will do what?
Summary judgment is where I get up there and I say, "Judge, this is an open and shut case. It's ironclad. He walked into district court with 2 fake documents. He is not the executor. He never was the executor. I was the real executor. He deceived the court. He deceived the judge. He deceived the lawyers, even his own lawyer, which is kind of ironic. And so, open and shut case, and then I say, well, and in light of that, I'm calling for a summary judgment. In other words, I'm calling for a decision on the case right then and there. Now, I may not be able to do that.
Wait, hold on before we continue. Does a summary judgment reward you money, or what exactly happens with a summary judgment? Now, does the judge go, "Okay, you're right"?
Judgment. What a summary judgment is where you're wanting it to end right now, and so the judge will look at the available data, and then he will come back and render a decision.
Okay, it ends right there that day, but yeah. How? Okay, you win. What do you get? Do you
if
get? If
I win, I get what I asked for: my kids and my inheritance and the Sor property and all the all the stuff that belongs.
So they already know what. So going into this court case, the judge is already knows what you want from your end of the deal.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's already on those papers.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
The papers say, "Hey, I need to get rewarded this amount of money."
Right.
And because they lied about what happened and I lost my kids because of it, I should get my kids back for what they did to me.
Absolutely.
Okay, so they know. So the judge already knows. Okay.
They know that, yeah. Okay. And now, like I said, Thursday is probably just going to be, "Hey, I've got a pending court case," and they'll say, "Okay, well, here's the date for the actual court case. And then
Now,
that's
is it possible that the judge will say, you know what, I agree with you, Vaughn. Give me a week to deliberate, and then the judge thinks about it for a week, and then it comes back and he says, you know what, I thought about it. You're right. Is that a possibility that the judge could do too?
It could be, yeah.
Okay.
It could be.
I got a good feeling about it. I think the judge, if you speak your case right now, because you're going to court on Thursday, are the Frosts going to be there? Are they going to show up?
They're supposed to be there. They were served. They were served
papers.
They were served papers by me. I hand delivered them. I
Okay,
literally
now
hand delivered the papers.
did they put papers?
Those
to the
weren't
judge
court
saying what they
summons.
want?
No, those were just copies of the paperwork you filed with the court. You were just giving them copies of this is what I'm going to file. As far as I know, there's no court date. As far as I know, no Frosts have received a summons to court or a subpoena or anything of the like. Vaughn, this is not like you are a complete moron. This is what we're dealing with here, folks.
I don't know. I don't know, nor do I care. But I do.
Well,
have
you
some
got to
doggies
know the
wanting in.
information. They should give you the information if they give you papers, right?
They
I guess
already
what
have.
I'm saying is everyone should know what's happening. So if
Right.
they get papers, they should give you the papers too.
Well, if there's paperwork to be had, I should get a copy. Yes.
Okay.
Let me
Okay.
let my dogs in.
All right.
Democrats like to say that no one needs an AR-15 for self-defense.
To call a meeting, they know what's free. It will
Call him a liberal, but he was definitely kind of like sort of on the left. I mean, he wasn't a leftist. I mean, if George Carlin was alive today, he would be spewing hate against this fucking LGBT shit and the transgender fucking chopping off penises of kids.
No.
Oh, I listen, I don't want to presume to know what George Carlin would say about the situation today, but I doubt very much he would be, a big Trump supporter, right-wing, MAGA guy. I just don't see that, but I mean, who knows? Anything's possible, folks.
George Carlin was libertarian.
Well, okay, yeah, he was a libertarian, but yeah, kind of, sort of. But I don't think he would be. I don't think. You know what? Speaking of libertarians, Ron, it's funny that you say libertarian. I used to like Reason TV. I used to watch Reason TV, and they were considered libertarian. And everything they put out nowadays is just leftist garbage.
Oh, really?
Even
Libertarians.
Reason TV is fucking going down the hill. Even Reason TV is trash.
Wait a minute. If libertarians are saying the same shit that liberals are saying, then there is no more libertarians. They're gone.
Well, I don't know about all of libertarians, but I definitely know Reason TV definitely got taken over. I mean, they got just like Drudge Report got taken over. Reason TV got taken over. Let's put it that way.
It's been 2 weeks since the Melnea Cache Recreational Community Center in Roxbury was converted into an emergency shelter for migrant families.
There. Where did the old people go? They get thrown out in the street. I played a video the other day where an English woman gets a letter from the government saying, we're buying your house from you. You don't have a choice. We're bringing in migrants. I mean, I guess she's lucky that the government paid her, I guess. But
yeah, she should be lucky they paid her because they could have threw her out on the street.
Yeah.
Either you're in control or the government is control. If the government is control, they got the power. You ain't got shit. And if you have the rights or if you have the power, then they ain't got shit. It's not both at the same time, okay? I don't know where these Europeans get this idea that under socialism they got rights. You ain't got no rights. Go read the definition of socialism. Socialism is total government control.
And America was founded.
You ain't got no rights.
What really makes America special. And we need people to put their foot down.
It's both. I keep telling both sets. I keep telling them, you guys are under a delusion. Keck. Okay, first of all, let me back up. What the fuck is Keck? Because everybody Keck this, Keck that. What the fuck is Keck? Okay, for those of you who don't know, Keck is an Egyptian demon of darkness and chaos. Okay, confusion. Okay, he's a demon of confusion, and so this entity who is portrayed by Pepe the Frog, a cartoon character called Pepe the Frog. He's actually, if you read up on Kek, he has the head of a frog and the body of a human, just like all the other Egyptian gods. But anyway, so Kek is a demon, though. He's a demon of the underworld, and he's not a good guy. And Truth Social and the Q-tards especially, they all worship this demon. They all worship this demon, whether they claim to or not. They do. Because you can't be part of the Q movement, and you can't be affiliated with Pepe the Frog and not understand that you're talking about an Egyptian demon, unless you're brain dead. Okay, but yes, I mean, anybody can look this up. Kek is an Egyptian demon of darkness and chaos. Now, this demon is literally ruling over True Social, and so it makes it extremely difficult for me to talk to somebody, because this demon will just fill their head full of confusion. Right. And so when I try to tell them something, it just goes in one ear and out the other. They don't understand. They don't get it or whatever, because their mind's full of confusion. But in any event, I've been telling the Q-tards, I've been telling the Trumpers, I said, look, if you're under some kind of delusion that Trump is going to win in 2024, I'd love to know why, because the Dems won in 2018. They won in 2020. They won in 2022. Why would you not think they're going to win in 2024? We have not outlawed electronic voting. We have not outlawed mail-in voting. We have not outlawed drop boxes, and we have not outlawed ballot harvesting. Like I said, way back in, 2016? I ain't picked one yet. Trump. For those of you that don't know, it is rumored that Nikki Haley may be switching parties back to a Democrat again. Tulsi Gabbard left the Democrats when she found out how corrupt they were, but apparently Nikki don't see no problem with it. So we got Tulsi, and they get Nikki. That's a fucking awesome change. I'll take that. That's an awesome exchange. I will take that, because Tulsi is far and away better than Nikki any day of the week. But anyways, so here's where it's going to go down, the way I see it. The way I see it, it can go down one of two ways. Either A, we get to like November the 5th or something, or 4th, 5th, whatever, 6th, and they charge Trump with treason and they execute his ass. Then we don't have nobody to run in November, and we don't have enough time to get somebody for November. And so the Democrat just sails right on in there, because we literally don't have a nominee at that point. And it's too late to get one. Now, that's scenario number one. Now, by the way, these are not carved in stone. These are not for shores. These are just me spitballing. Option number two. Trump is in on it the whole fucking time, and he gets behind a podium about November 5th or 6th or whatever. And here comes Hillary on one side. Here comes Bill on the other side. And he waves at everybody and says, haha, I had a good time. Me and Bill's going to go play golf. See you guys. And then he bows out, leaving us with no candidate for November. Now, those are the two possible scenarios I see happening. And the reason I see them happening is because of current events, because of the way they're doing. Now, the Qs and the Trumpers are saying, well, Trump is really CIC. No, he isn't. That's a lie. Trump cannot be CIC. You cannot have two presidents at the same time. Neither can you have two constitutions at the same time. That's bullshit. You cannot have the Constitution of 1776 running parallel with the Constitution of 1871. No, you cannot, because one will supplant the other. Pick one. Okay, now, yes, I would prefer the Constitution of 1776. However, getting on the internet saying that we have two presidents and we have two constitutions running simultaneously in this country, bullshit. No, we do not, because one will supplant the other. Okay, that's how it works. That's how real world operates. Okay, So, you know, where they got this, well, I know where they got it. They got it from Q. Well, who the fuck is Q, Von? Q used to be a bunch of trolls on 4chan. And they did it for fun. It was just supposed to have been one political skit. That's it. One. And then, according to the guy that started it, somebody came and took over all his shit. And he thinks it was the government. I agree with him. I think it's the government too. But they come and took over all of his shit. And he said, that's it. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Because it was, you know, shit was way over his head. And he was smart to do that, by the way. That was a good move on his part. And so he got out. And then somebody took over Q for a while until like December 2020. And then Secret Service killed them because they got on the internet and started threatening congressmen and senators with death. And the Secret Service don't play, all right? And so they hunted this fucker down and they killed him with extreme prejudice. Then after that, CIA took over Q. And from there, it's all spiraled downhill. But, you know, if you're listening to Q, particularly after 2020, it's a waste of your time. It's all CIA. It's all CIA op. It's all PSYOP. And the guy that lost his mind and started threatening congressmen, that motherfucker, he was probably a CIA plant anyway. You know, obviously he must have had some kind of programming, and I guess his programming snapped or something, and so he started threatening people and shit. And the Secret Service is like, you ain't allowed to do that. Boom, gone. And that's why all the posts from the second Q abruptly stop on December 20 of 2020, which I thought was kind of interesting. Because you know how these fuckers are about numbers, right? December 20 of 2020, 320s. It's like, okay, well, you know. So, but that was the last official drop of Q. They call them drops. They're actually bulletin board messages, but they call them drops. And so that's where we're at on that. You know, as far as Trump winning, though, no, Trump is not winning in 2024. He's either going to bow out and go play golf with Bill, which is what he's been doing, by the way, guys. I tried to show you all the pictures, but you didn't want. Even Snopes, even fucking Snopes said, yes, that is a real picture of Bill Clinton and Trump playing golf recently, not years ago, recently. Even Snopes agreed with me that it was real. And y'all still wouldn't fucking listen. What a bunch of dupes, man. He's playing you like a goddamn.
They just don't listen, man. They don't listen. They don't learn.
Listen, they're, you know, the Democrats keep saying these fuckers are brainwashed. You know what? I'm starting to believe that. I'm starting to believe they're brainwashed. Because Keck manipulates the mind anyway. That's what he does. He's a demon of chaos. So he's going to put chaos all in your mind, you know, all kinds of confusion in your mind and shit. But yeah, I mean, you know, like I said, fuck me. When Snopes is agreeing with me that it's a recent picture of Trump and Bill playing golf together, but I don't understand the problem. Why are you not grasping this, that you're being played? I don't understand. I really don't get it, man. But I mean, you know, whatever, you know, it's all good. I'm not gonna, you know, I mean, if you want to walk right over the cliff, you know, I can't stop you. I won't go against your free will. Neither will the gods of creation. They won't go against your free will either. Now, if you're pushed over the cliff, well, that's a different story. But if you're like, yeah, I'm going to walk off this cliff because I want to, well, see you, bye. You know, have a nice fall.
As you've probably noticed by now, Jdubbz is completely checked out of this conversation. Like, he's looking at probably prolapsed anus porn or something right now. So, I'm about ready to check out too, to be honest with you.
Have a nice fall, man. Because I'm not going to catch you. I won't go against your free will. Sucks to be you.
Yeah.
That's where we're at, dude. And it's 1 hour. Holy shit. What do you want to do?
Yeah, it's a good timing on that one, Von. So that's final statements. My final
statement is I'm going to get back to working on this mod. I'm trying to get I'm trying to get some power, get this house powered up so that no matter where you go in the house, you can put a light fixture up and it'll light right up. And that's what I'm working on now, and it's coming along splendidly. And I'm putting a real nice staircase in, and I'm putting entryway steps and all kinds of where'd he go? Anyway, so yeah, I'm putting all kinds of steps in and whatnot, and everything's looking really good. So that's all going to be really, really nice, man.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll see you Thursday. We'll do a show Thursday.
All right. We'll have a show Thursday. All right.
Tomorrow.
All right. Bye bye.
Take it easy.
Yep.
All right. Now he's going to play a bunch of propaganda. So, folks, that's where we're at. Vonhelton is still convinced that there's a chance he's going to get a check cut when he walks into court, possibly Thursday, but he's keeping his expectations low. I'm actually keeping my expectations high. I don't think he's going to, I don't know what the process is. He's going to go in and they're just going to tell him, this doesn't make any sense, sir. I mean, really? Would they let this get through to a judge to even see? Like, $32 million and your kid's back? Like, I don't know. It's Kentucky, so who the hell knows? Folks, thank you for joining me. Thumbs it up on the way. If some people want to do a voice chat, I can pop in for a bit. I got to make some dinner here. I'm starving, but I'll go over. I'll pop over right now. Actually, let me put out the links. You know, the links, folks. There's the Discord link. If you'd like to join us on MeWe, there's the link as well. If you'd like to support the channel, you can do it that way. Well, thumbs it up. Be in here, supports the channel. If you want to visit the Secular Opinions House of Dank, where we got some dank folks merch, you can check that out. But you don't have to. I actually haven't updated that for a while. I'm surprised. There's sluggish hot dog sales. I'm a little surprised by that, folks. But you can get all your... Anyways, you can check it out or not, whatever. I'm just glad you're all here watching and rocking and rolling, and we'll keep you updated. Folks, as the week progresses, we're early. We're still early, but I wait with bated breath for the Thursday Super Show. And